Previously on Woodness Goodness.
I spent all this time and money to build a cabin for people. But where are all the people?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Woodness Goodness. I'm your host, Graham. If you want a new friend, online friend that is, or family member, whatever you want to call me, all you got to do is subscribe to this beautiful, absolutely delicious channel and hit that smash like button. Today, we are going to wrap up this cabin. And when I say wrap up, I mean like finish this cabin to the point where we're going to finish it to for now. Got to save up some more money, plan a little bit more for some additions that we're going to be doing. But let's not keep you waiting. Let's get into it and let's get after it. Okay, the floor is in, which means it's time for trim. The floor is in, which means it's time for trim. Back in school, they used to call me Big Slim. But now that we have the flooring done, we're finally reaching the sun. I took out all the spacers around the outside because everything's tight, everything's good, there's no seams, no cracks, everything blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna throw in this trim. This is 1x4 trim. I'm going to miter the corners, or I did miter this corner. And then we get to celebrate. So we're gonna get the trim in, then we celebrate. Let's go. Whoa. Alright, actually, before I mount this, throughout this build series, every so often there's like a small detail that I don't show you because I'm either fixing a small mistake and it's just like, they're just assuming I did it right the first time. But I'm gonna bring the camera over here because I want you to see something. Not a mistake necessarily, but something I didn't consider, and now anyhow, come over here. Okay, so, as you can see here, we have the tongue and groove pine siding, or the interior siding. Here we have the frame of this door. Okay, this was a free door, it came in the frame, and now it's mounted. But now, if you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a 1/4 inch difference between this surface and this surface. This surface comes away from the wall more. So if I was to just put a flat piece of wood on it like that, you'd have this big gap, this big gap between the back of the board, the back of the trim, and then this framing of the door. So in order to remedy that, what I did was I took this piece of trim on my table saw and I basically cut out almost a 1/4 inch off of the back surface that's going to be hitting the actual pine of the trim, and that leaves this little ridge. So that ridge is the thicker part, which will make up the gap between this surface and this surface. So when it comes over, instead of it being, like this, which is where it would be if it was on the original surface, it's now nice and tight. Isn't that cool? Isn't that just incredible?
One man, one mistake. He didn't see it coming. But what did he do? He fixed it. Stay tuned for more mistakes. Stay tuned for more solutions.
Where's Graham? Here he is, hiding behind this tree with his extremely fit, skinny body. Nah, I'm just playing. That, my friends, is called video editing magic. And that is a perfect segue into talking about this video's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is a community of creatives, professionals of all kinds of creative type work, whether it's graphic design, website development, video editing, cinematography, photography, the list goes on. It's basically $10 a month if you get an annual membership to learn as much as you want. You could literally you could literally learn for as long as you want to learn. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can literally learn as much as you want to learn. Wow, that's deep. So if you've ever purchased something from me, i.e. some sweet merch, well, I'm here to tell you I am elevating my game. Why? Well, I am taking a course by Mimi Chow, and she is going to teach me how to create an incredible Shopify website. For the first 1,000 people to hit the link in the description below, Skillshare will be providing you with a free trial of their premium membership. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys try it out. It's already done some things in my life and elevated my semi-professional amateurness to a whole other level. Enough of that. Let's get back into the video, shall we? Boop, 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 boop. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That does it for episode 50.2. The reason I had to split this up into 2 episodes was there's just a lot of finishing stuff. Now, El Camino is not completely completed. I need some stairs, and I eventually do want to build kind of an outhouse and off-grid shower. But that requires a little bit more planning, because I don't want to, I want to try and learn from some of my unplanning mistakes that I've made in the past on this cabin. So I'm not going to leave you stranded without some seriously incredible content. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the next project just to keep you entertained, to keep my mind moving forward. But we are going to come back to this cabin very shortly, because I'm going to do a full cabin cost breakdown of what it cost, how many hours it took roughly, how many days it roughly took to get to where we are today. And like I said, I want to build a deck eventually. Lumber's really expensive right now. So we got to just relax on the wood purchases right now. And we have to kit this thing out with some sweet furniture and get up. But like I said, I just got to give myself a little bit more time to plan it out, make sure we execute it accordingly. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just a friendly Canadian living down south, baby. Mwah. Peace.